Okay, hi guys. How is everyone tonight? My name
Hi,
is Caitlin.
and I am Jadine, and sorry that we are 2 minutes late, but it's nice to meet you all. Caitlin, do you want to introduce yourself, say something about yourself?
So, I am an old teacher from Filtzi. Probably, if you go to Filtzi, you have seen me and you have had a lesson with me. I am from the United States. If you can remember which state I am from, I will bring you a prize the next time we see each other in person. So,
Ooh,
I'm happy to be doing webinars. Robbie, hello, nice to meet you too.
hi.
And yes, that's me. And Jadine, who are you?
Okay, so I'm Jadine, and I am English. I'm from London, and I moved to Milan only in October, so I'm quite new here.
Hmm? Good. So it's nice to meet you all. So I have been with Myes for over 2 years. Jadine is pretty new, and now we are also roommates and coworkers. So we decided to do the webinar together, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. I really like doing the online activities. How about you?
Yeah, no, I enjoy it. I'm enjoying
Mhm.
it so far. Anyway,
Yeah.
I think it's nice, but it's really important if you have a question, then write to us so we can answer it.
Yes, absolutely. It's unfortunate circumstances because obviously I prefer to do in-person lessons in the school and to see you guys in person. But we at the schools are doing everything we can to offer you all of the possible online activities out there. So you can see us 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on our webinars here. So just be sure to check your schedule to see what
Maria,
time your
hi.
level. Hi, Maria. To see what time your level is. And also, there's the possibility to book individual online lessons. So, if you would be interested in individual online lessons, be sure to call the school and our consultants will help you. Okay?
Yes.
So,
Okay, cool. So today we are looking at colorful language. That is our focus topic. In this activity today, we're going to look at common color idioms or phrases, special phrases that we can use related or using color words, which is fun. Also, we will be learning new vocabulary and practicing how to use these expressions. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, Caitlin, do you want to read the board for us?
Yes, true colors. What are your favorite colors? What colors are in fashion at the moment? Which
Ooh,
colors suit you? Which do you never wear? Why not? And what colors have a special meaning in your country? For
okay.
example, oh, stop.
No,
Okay.
no, 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 you can go.
Okay. For example, is white associated with weddings and black with funerals? And how do certain colors make you feel? Example, does yellow make you feel happy?
Interesting. So, Caitlin, and also all of you who have joined us, what are your favorite colors? Do you have a favorite color?
Me personally, I have two very specific favorite colors. I
Okay.
love olive green and I love lavender.
Wow, they are very specific shades.
Yes. Olive green
Okay,
and lavender.
interesting.
How about you? What is your favorite color?
For me, I would just say blue.
Blue. Less specific.
Less specific, but I like blue. I like all of the shades. Nicole
Mhm.
has said her favorite colors are red, green, and blue.
Okay. Good.
Okay,
Very
so
versatile.
yes, it's true, but
Mhm.
very cool.
Mhm.
Um, okay, Maria has said her favorite color is blue, but how do
Mhm.
we spell blue? What's missing, Maria?
blue with an E, right?
Yes. Okay.
We
So
have
the E, of course, is silent. We don't hear
mhm,
it, but we always spell it.
mhm.
Emanuele, your favorite colors are blue and orange. Nice.
Oh, good combination.
Yeah, it's quite bold.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mhm,
currently we are in Milan. I'm not sure where you are, but we know that Italy is very popular for fashion. So,
mhm.
what colors are fashionable at the moment?
Oof. It's always changing. It's so hard to understand which colors are fashionable at the moment. Um, let's see.
Oh,
Maria
lila, that's lovely.
Maria says, "My name is Maria Libera, but all friends call me Lilla. That in Italian is a color." Yeah, so we could also we would have a word for that in English. It would be like light purple, exactly.
Yes, so we
Like
can call this lilac
it.
as
Hmm.
well. Lilac, so the same color, lila, lilac.
Lilac. And
Okay,
Nicole thinks violet is in fashion. Okay.
okay, so
So,
lots of shades of purple.
good. I think it's been a few years that rose gold has been in fashion, right?
You know, me, I don't like rose gold.
No,
No, do you like it?
I
Are
think
you?
I like it. I'm not, I
Yeah,
don't go crazy for it, but it's been in fashion for a few years, the color rose gold.
it's true. Me, I'm quite traditional. I'm more old-fashioned. I just like silver or gold. But rose gold, which is kind of a pink gold,
Mhm.
no, I'm not a
Too much.
fan.
Maria likes it. Alessia's favorite color is red.
Ah,
Maria
nice.
likes blues. Good.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody, which colors suit you and
Mhm.
which do you not wear? What does it mean if something suits you?
So if a color suits you, it means it looks good on you. For example, I'm very white, I'm very pale, so dark colors suit me best, but
Oh,
light colors do not suit me. So I very rarely wear light colors because I'm so pale. How about you?
okay. Okay, for me, um, I really like colors like yellow, but like mustard yellow. I think
Hmm.
because I have quite dark hair, these
Hmm.
colors are nice. But
Yeah.
colors like white, they
Mm.
don't look very good. I
Okay.
always respect people who can wear white
Okay.
or really bright colors, but I mean,
I can see that. How about you guys? Do certain colors suit you, and do you never wear certain colors?
hmm. And
Hmm.
tell us why as well.
Yeah,
If you have an answer, we want to know why.
exactly.
Okay, so this is interesting because Caitlin and I are from different countries. So,
Mhm.
what colors have special meanings in your country?
Mhm. So, in Italy, for example, which colors do you associate with different events or with different feelings? We Jadine and I are from two completely different countries, but we have very similar colors in our flags. They're red, white, and blue, correct?
That is true.
Yeah. I know in America and in the UK and also in Italy, white is associated with weddings, for
Mm.
example.
Yes, whereas where I grew up in London, I had lots of friends whose parents were from India.
Hmm.
And when they got married, instead of wearing a white dress, which is symbolic of being really pure, really clean, they wear a red dress because it's symbolic of passion.
Mm.
which is, I think, is quite cool.
It makes sense. That is
Mm.
logical, right?
Yeah.
If we think of the opposite, for example, black is often associated with funerals, I think, in many different cultures, right?
Yeah.
Emanuele gives the example that light blue is the color of the national football team's shirt, right? Very
Yes.
excuse me. Oops.
That's okay.
Okay. Also Maria
Okay. The
says,
special color is light blue in Naples.
okay, very cool. I didn't know that actually.
No, is there a reason for that, Maria?
Yeah,
Why is light blue the special color? It's interesting to know.
that is
And
very interesting.
yes, and Alessia, uh,
Hmm.
she says, "I never wear."
Go
she
ahead.
says, she says, "I never wear white. Dark colors suit me. I really like yellow too." I
Yeah,
agree. This
me
is me.
too.
I like.
Yes, me too. Good. Very good, guys.
Okay, so finally, how do certain colors make you feel?
Hmm. Hmm.
So, are there any colors that make you feel really happy or really calm, or are there any colors that you see and you have a bad reaction?
For me personally, my favorite colors are olive green and lavender because they make me feel very calm. I feel very relaxed when I see clothes or when I see buildings that are the color of lavender or olive green.
Hmm, that's nice. That's interesting. I really like the color pink because when I was a little girl,
Hmm.
I didn't really like pink. I didn't want to be very feminine or very girly. I hated it. I only liked black and blah blah. But now that I am more mature, I really like pink because I think it's a
Hmm.
nice, happy color. You know, it's
Yeah,
very sweet. It's a very sweet color.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. Let's
Okay,
see.
Emanuele says, white makes me feel nervous.
Why?
Why? Are you scared that you're gonna make it dirty?
White, that's probably it. So he's afraid of making the thing dirty. Um,
Mm,
or maybe I think I can understand this. Like white symbolizes like emptiness, or maybe it's a little bit too white, it's too blank. So maybe it makes him feel a bit anxious.
maybe.
Maria,
Interesting. No, you don't like
you don't like
yellow? Oh no, I love yellow.
such
But
a
it
happy
depends. It depends because there are some shades of yellow that are a little bit like vomit. That's
yeah.
is the
Hmm.
only way. The yellowy green kind of color.
Hmm. Or maybe if it's too bright, it can be very intense as a color. And like white makes
Mm.
Emanuele feel nervous, very intense yellow makes me feel nervous as well.
Okay, and also speaking of bright colors, what is the word for if we see something that is colorful but that's really, really bright? So almost glowing.
Ooh, like on the signs.
Yes, exactly. Or
Mhm,
like a jacket someone wears if they
mhm,
are building a house or if
mhm.
they are cycling really late at night. Does anyone know the word for this? Vivid is this is a good idea,
Yeah.
Emanuele, but not exactly the word I'm thinking of.
Mhm.
Do you know, Caitlin?
I would say fluorescent, for example.
Fluorescent.
Yeah.
Exactly. So a fluorescent color is a color that is really, really bright, and sometimes it can reflect light as
Hmm.
well, which makes it
Vivid.
even
Mhm.
brighter.
Yeah. Vivid is a very, very good word. I like that word. Let's
Mm.
see. Nico says he doesn't like gray because it's so sad.
Oh, I think that's true. That
Yeah,
is true.
like a
Oh,
gray day. Hmm.
yes, but also Emanuele again, he says loud colors. which this is
Love.
also a very nice adjective to use.
Yeah.
And it means when a color is really bright.
Mm-hmm. I like it. Good. What's the opposite of vivid, fluorescent, bright, loud? How can we describe a color that is not intense? Any ideas? Jadine, how would you say it?
I would say if a color wasn't very intense and actually was the opposite, I would say it was a dull color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dull. No, so not really having anything to look at.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking also subtle. We could say subtle, for
Yes,
example. Yes.
these are good suggestions. Dark, dead
Mhm.
as well.
Dead.
It's a very dead color. I have not heard that, but I
Yeah,
like
that's a
it.
new one. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, Maria, this is a good point. So light colors and dark colors. So they're two opposites, right? So light is opposite of dark. Jadine, what are some examples of dark colors?
So dark colors would be colors that maybe like navy blue or brown or black
Mm-hmm.
shades that if it was a very hot day, maybe you don't want to wear because it will take in all the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Robbie. So black, gray, exactly.
Yeah. We can also use it, for example, to say Jadine has dark brown hair. I have light blonde hair. Okay.
Mm.
Let me write that as an example. All right. Very good job, guys. Okay.
Okay, so is there anything to add or are you happy to move on?
I think this is great. I think we can move on.
Okay, so Caitlin, do you want to read?
Mhm. Yes. So, colors in mood. Certain colors can be used to describe a mood or feeling. What do you think each of these colors can represent? Green,
Okay.
red, blue, white, pink, and black.
Interesting. So for me, when I think of the color green, I like the color green, but I don't think good things. So, so again, I think for me, I think of vomit.
Ew.
Yeah, yeah, it's nasty vomit. And also, we say at home that someone who's green is that they are jealous
Yeah.
or they're envious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Or I think of green as associated with money and
Yes,
greed,
true.
which I think is also very similar to jealousy. If you are greedy, you want other people's things. You're envious of other people's things.
It's true.
Good.
Nicole has also said or luck, which isn't
Okay.
something I thought of, but yes, especially in Ireland, green
Mm-hmm.
is considered a very lucky color.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, that's something positive.
Thank God.
Okay, and then we have red. So what do you guys say? Alessia says red represents love.
I agree.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
nice. And Maria agrees. Yes, so love, like passion, like Hindi weddings or Indian weddings, like we mentioned. But also, red could represent anger. Did you ever see this?
True. Yeah.
Hmm.
When I'm angry, I become red, for example. So,
Yes, okay, so red. Um, but also maybe because red is a very passionate color,
yeah.
really. So love and anger.
Right.
Gianni says, ciao
They're
from the
very
red
similar
zone.
things. Ciao from the red zone.
Okay,
Red
so now,
represents coronavirus. All
yes,
the
now
people.
maybe we have this association as well.
Right.
Okay. Okay, so blue, what do
Ah,
you think?
we have a few interesting ones for blue. Maria
Yeah,
says blue means freedom for her. Yeah,
okay.
I agree. For example, in the American flag, the blue represents independence and loyalty. Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Or blue can mean sadness or nobility. Nobility in the sense of royalty, maybe.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay, and remember when we spell blue as well, we always have the E at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the silent E. So Robbie spelled it perfectly. Also,
Yeah,
I'm blue is used when you're in a bad mood, when you're very sad, when you're down.
yeah.
John
But
confirms.
bad mood, just a point, bad mood
Mm-hmm.
can also mean when you are angry. So it
Mm-hmm.
can mean when you're sad, but be careful because it can, if you say someone's in a bad mood, it can mean that they're very angry or
Mm-hmm.
very grumpy. So something to think about, which is maybe more like red.
Yeah, I agree. Good.
Okay, so white.
White. This is interesting.
Mm,
We didn't get many answers for white.
no, it's true.
What do you guys think white means? What does white represent?
But we know someone thinks that white is very nervous. So
Yeah,
white makes
right.
them nervous.
Right.
Okay. So Alex says happiness and purity.
Yeah. Maria pure, Johnny saint
Saint.
or holy, right? Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay, so if something is holy, it's religious. Okay.
Mhm. Purity, white,
Ah,
surrender. Very good.
yes. Yes, peace
I
and
like.
surrender, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, pink. What can we say about pink? I know earlier someone had said uh,
Ah.
pink, they think of shy.
Yeah. I saw that one too.
And also, okay, so kindness, because I think of a baby, lovely,
Yeah.
that's really sweet.
Like
And
a little
here,
baby girl.
yes, here we have shyness or joy as well.
Sorry. Go ahead, JD. Go ahead.
So
Yeah.
shyness or joy. So we're thinking
Mhm.
of really positive associations and quite innocent as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I think when I think of pink, I think of innocence, or
Mm,
like you said, it's a very feminine color for me. And so I think of joy, or maybe not shyness, but joy or innocence for me.
okay, sweet. And finally, black. So what do we think? I have not seen very much for black either.
Yeah.
But for me, I think the black is I think it's a very mature color
Mm-hmm.
actually, because when I think of anyone who's very powerful or anyone going to maybe a formal event, I think you always look more mature, more adult if you're wearing black clothes.
Mm-hmm. I associate black with seriousness. You said
Mm,
mature, I think seriousness. As I said before, funerals are often associated with black, but I think black is too negative in many people's minds. I think black is a very serious and, as you said, mature color. Ah,
okay. Nicole says elegant.
very
Yeah,
good.
I
Mm-hmm.
think it can be. I think it can be. And going back to pink,
Mm-hmm.
Valentina says that in 1800s, pink was the color for young men. It's true.
Very interesting. Yeah.
It's true, which I could not imagine now, but maybe Maybe it will come back. Nicole, elegant, good. Okay, and Alessia says black she associates with fear. Okay.
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 I like
Interesting.
Alex's response. She says black is her favorite color, so she associates it with strength. So I like it.
I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Very cool. Okay, so now we're going to have a look at some phrases or idioms associated with these colors. So, Caitlin, would you please read them for me?
Yes. Green with envy, seeing red, feeling blue, white as a ghost, tickled pink, and in a black mood.
Okay, so what do these things mean? Does anybody know? I think the first one, green with envy, we have already said. So what
This
does
is
it
rather
mean?
self-evident.
So if someone is green with envy, I'm not sure. If I click it, will the definitions come up?
Yes, I believe so.
All of them?
Just one at a time, I think. Or it should.
Perfect. Okay, good, excellent.
There
So
we go.
as we mentioned with the color green before, if you describe someone as being green with envy, we say they are extremely jealous. So,
Have you ever felt green with envy?
yes, or do you know anyone that you would like to describe like this? If you do, put it in the comments. We'd like to see. Okay, so the second one, seeing red. What does this mean? If you're seeing red, do you think it's a really positive thing or a really negative thing?
Can you imagine seeing red? What would have to happen for you to see red?
What do you think? Okay,
Yeah.
excellent, Alex. So if we are seeing red, we are angry, or here's a good word, furious. Furious. What does furious mean?
Oof. Furious. Furious is you're so angry. You're so angry you can't even think.
Yes, it's the most angry you can be. You are furious. Excellent. Or another word like furious, which I always like, is livid.
Livid.
Livid. It's one of my favorite adjectives. So again, think of a time when you or you think somebody else has been seeing red and tell us. Let us see you
Like
use these adjectives. Okay, so the third one, we have feeling blue. What do you guys think this is? Yeah, it's true. Oh, Valentina. Yes, so she says seeing red. Red is the color of blood. So it's being very angry. Yes, I didn't think of that before or make the connection with blood.
That must
That's
be why we
amazing.
say it.
Maybe. Okay, so to feel blue, it means to be sad or lonely. Okay, yes. So we mentioned before that when we feel blue, we feel sad, but lonely as well is
Yeah.
a way we say we feel blue. Again, Valentina, to feel a little bit depressed.
Exactly.
Maria, like Blue Monday, yes. Perfect. Exactly like this. I had how was your Blue Monday? Do you remember yours, Katrina?
Every Monday is a blue Monday for sure. Emanuele
Mine
said
was not.
nostalgia. It could be.
Oh,
Yeah. Maybe if you're feeling lonely because you're thinking about something from the past, you could feel blue, right? You miss something, so you're feeling blue. Good.
okay. So, Caitlin, white as a ghost. What
White as
does
a
this
ghost.
mean? Because
Well,
we associated white with purity, didn't
yeah.
we?
Now it's a negative connotation. So if you are white as a ghost, you are so scared you become completely white.
Exactly. So if you say someone was white as a ghost, it's because in this situation they were so scared.
Hmm. Good.
Okay,
Emmanuel says
so
when you're scared or sick. Yeah, we can also say when you're sick. It's true.
yes, yes, it's not a good look.
No,
No one wants to be described in this way. Maria,
right.
can it be sick? Yes, it can.
Mhm.
Okay, so then we have tickled pink. What does
Tickled.
this mean?
Now, this is an expression I never, ever, ever use and never, ever, ever hear.
Me too. Can anybody guess what this means? Because I'm not sure.
Any ideas?
I think it's a very old-fashioned phrase.
Sorry, my roommate is now home, so sorry guys if you hear some talking. Tickled pink?
Okay, so tickled pink is when you are very pleased or
Mhm.
very happy about something.
So,
Okay.
Jadine, when was the last time you were tickled pink?
Oh, it's been a while. Um, possibly when I got this new job. Yes,
Oh, good.
yes, I think so
Mhm.
because I'm quite new with Myes. So I think after my interview, I was
Mhm.
feeling very happy, and then the next day they offered me a job, and I was tickled pink. I was very pleased.
Probably, yeah. Emanuele says maybe your cheeks could be pink because you're so happy.
Maybe, but we associated pink with very positive feelings like joy. So
Hmm.
it could be like this. Okay, and finally, if we are in a black mood, what
Ooh,
can this mean?
doesn't sound
It
good.
means no.
Mhm.
It means we are grumpy or depressed. Mm,
For example, this entire weekend, I was in a rather black mood because of the lockdown.
yes, yes, I think maybe we all felt a similar way. So, is there anything anyone would like to add or any questions?
Mhm.
Are you happy to move on? Nicole, grumpy.
Grumpy. Grumpy is when you're just not happy. You are discontent about everything,
Mm,
right? I
yes,
feel
and you don't.
grumpy when I don't eat lunch, for example.
And I think when you're grumpy, you don't want to speak to anybody either. It's the
Yeah,
worst time when you're feeling grumpy, especially if you're hungry and somebody tries to speak to you. It's never going to be good.
right. Ah,
So,
so I think Robbie has a question. She asks, what does pleased mean? So,
okay,
pleased?
sure. So, if you are if you are pleased with something, for example, if something is pleasing to you, it's because it makes you feel happy.
Mm-hmm.
Not happy the same way like excited, but happy like content.
Mm-hmm.
It's what I wanted. Something was really enjoyable, so I feel pleased.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, so Robbie, maybe you can think of a time when you felt pleased or tickled pink and
Mhm.
tell us.
I
And
think,
in the yes,
sorry, I think I could add that pleased means you are happy in the sense of satisfied about something,
yes,
right?
yes,
Okay. Yeah.
that's okay.
Cool.
Okay, great. So okay, Caitlin, would you read the next slide for us? And for everyone listening, please answer the questions as well. Caitlin and
Absolutely.
I will speak and answer it ourselves, but we really want to see what you have to say.
Absolutely. So, have you guys ever felt green with envy? When did you guys last see red, and what made you so angry? When was the last time you guys felt blue, and how did you get over it? Do
Okay.
you ever get in a black mood? When were you tickled pink over something? Have you ever been as white as a ghost, and why? And what were you scared of?
Okay. So, Caitlin, are there
Mhm.
any of these questions that speak to you that you can answer?
Absolutely. So, the last time, I'll go with the last question. The last time I was white as a ghost was when I was 14 and I became very, 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 very sick. And I was so sick, I was sleeping and I became white as a ghost. There was no color in my face. Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, and also Maria has said, pleased, is it like pleasure? Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. If something gives you pleasure, then you can say I have been pleased or it's pleasing.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Um, okay. For me, I'm going to answer when was the last time I felt blue
Oh.
and how did I get over it?
Mhm.
So the last time I felt blue was very recently. Because my flight home to London to visit my family was cancelled. Yeah.
No.
Yes, because of the red zone.
No.
So I was very sad. I felt very blue,
That makes
and
sense. Mm-hmm.
yes, but to get over it or to become happy again, I bought lots of chocolate with my best friend and and watched some trash TV. Yeah.
Ah, that
Yeah.
helps you get over everything. It's the cure
Yeah.
for everything, right?
I'm not
Look,
fully over it, but I am more happy.
you're working on it, right?
Exactly.
I think the last time I see red, actually, I see red every day when I'm walking behind someone who walks too slowly. I see red
Really?
all the time. Yes.
Okay, Emanuele, I can agree with you. I will be in a black mood until my favorite Japanese restaurant will open again. Yes,
Understandable.
my favorite restaurant or restaurants in Milan are the all-you-can-eat sushi. This does
Mm,
not exist in London, and I
no.
love them. And when they are closed, I am very, very sad. Okay. Valentina says, I saw red. And remember how we spell saw? So SAW? I
Mhm.
saw red just 5 minutes ago because my partner didn't want to prepare the salad for dinner. Oh, I'm sorry.
Poor
I'm sorry
Valentina.
about that. Yeah. Leave him. Just leave him or her.
No.
Leave them.
Poor Valentina. Oh, I love this one. Yeah,
Okay.
Rob, sorry. Okay.
That's okay.
Oops, wrong one. Go ahead,
No.
Jadine. Mhm.
Okay. Robbie, when I was younger, I used to feel blue because of the rain.
Mhm.
I couldn't stand, we would say, I couldn't stand rainy
Mhm.
days. Okay, that is common. Actually, lots of people get very upset when the weather changes. I think it's called SAD syndrome,
Mhm.
actually, SAD, and it's when on a sunny day you feel really positive and good, but on rainy days or grey days you can feel really blue. Yeah.
Mhm. It's normal. I understand that.
Mm. Nico, I saw red when my sister ate the last piece of cake. Yes. Yes,
Yep.
okay.
Those sisters, they're the worst and they're the best.
Oh, the families. Okay. Oh, and the last one. I was in a black mood a month ago because I felt so stressed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stress
Very
puts you
nice.
in a black mood for sure.
Okay. Perfect. Well done, guys. That was lovely. So, okay, now we're going to do a match-up task together to learn a few more idioms or phrases that we use, which have a different meaning. So, Caitlin, you can help me with this one.
Yes.
If you want
Absolutely.
to read, if you want to read just the first column, and then we can decide what they match with.
Cool. So black, green, white, red, blue, and gray.
Perfect. And the second column?
Lie, sheep, area, blooded, thumb, and handed.
Okay, so guys, looking at these words, does anybody know which word on the right matches with the color black? Has anyone ever heard this phrase before?
Black.
We would say somebody, we would describe somebody as being a black sheep. A black sheep. So, Caitlin, have you heard of this before?
Yes, a black sheep is someone who is different from everyone around them. They are unique.
Yes, good. Emanuele, Nico, good. And the next one, green thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so who's heard of this one? Who's heard
Green
if someone
thumb.
has a green thumb? What does this mean? It means that they are good at something, but do you know what they're good at?
A green thumb is when you're good at gardening. You are good with plants, good with flowers.
Yes,
Very good. Yes.
okay. Good with flowers and plants. Perfect. So
Mhm.
our next one, we say somebody is telling a white what? What do we say? Somebody has told or has said a white.
White.
Emanuele.
The plants are dead.
It's a white lie.
White lie. Very good,
Okay,
guys.
Emanuele does not have a green thumb, but yes, okay. So for the rest of you, we tell a white lie. Caitlin, what is the difference between a white lie and a regular lie?
A white lie is something not big, nothing terrible. It's just a little lie that you tell.
Okay, and are there any consequences or anything that can come after you tell the lie that's really bad if it's a white lie?
If it's a white lie, it could cause terrible consequences, even if it's a small lie. So if you say something untrue, maybe, in my opinion, it could have consequences, even if you think it doesn't.
Okay, so we have to be careful then when
In
we are
my
telling these
opinion,
white lies.
I prefer to be
Okay,
honest.
okay, okay. We'll discuss more about this next. So what about this one? Red what? This is actually part of a much bigger phrase because the expression we say, ooh, okay, this is not what we say, but red area means dangerous in this
Red
instance
zone.
with coronavirus. Yes, it does. But normally we say that a person has been caught red something. So they have been caught red. Does anybody
Red.
know? Yes, Caitlin's giving you a clue. We say somebody has been caught red-handed. So what does this mean? If you've been caught red-handed?
Nicole, good. Red-handed is when you have done something wrong and someone sees you with the evidence.
Yes. So we say that you've been caught red-handed if someone sees you while you are doing the action or just afterwards. But it's
Mhm.
very obviously you. you can you cannot deny it. You have been caught red-handed. Okay, so this one is interesting. We only have two colors left. Tell me what you
Mhm.
think. We can say a person is blue something.
Blue?
Blue something. And we say it when somebody is upper class.
Mhm.
So,
Noble, royal.
yes, exactly like the king or the queen. Emanuele, perfect. Maria, Nico, yes, someone is blue blooded, which means
Exactly.
finally
Mhm.
we have gray area. So, what is a gray area? And this is probably my favorite out of these color phrases.
A gray area. Have you heard this expression before?
Mm. People can describe situations
Take
as
the question.
being black or white,
Mhm.
or they can say it's a gray area. So, what can it mean?
Gray area is something that is not clearly right or wrong. It's something in the middle. You're not sure if it's good or if it's bad. It's
Mm,
maybe.
it's unclear. Maybe there aren't very many rules around the situation.
Mhm. Right.
uh, so, you can be left in a gray area if you're not sure how to approach them.
Nico says confusion. I think that's good. It's like moral confusion. You're not
Mm,
sure if something is moral or immoral, for example.
exactly. Exactly. So then, just to summarize the meanings, Caitlin, will you read them out?
Yes. A black sheep, the outcast or different one in a group. Have a
Okay.
green oh sorry.
No, no, go, go, go.
Have a green thumb to be good at growing plants.
Yes.
Tell a white lie to tell a small lie to avoid problems or hurting one's feelings.
Yeah, someone had a good example earlier. They
Mhm.
said, Nico, again, here you go. This dress, we wouldn't say suits well on you. We would
Mhm.
say looks good on you or suits you well, but
Mhm.
it's not true. So why have we told this white lie? Probably because we don't want to make somebody sad.
Right.
um, very nice, very nice example. Okay, please continue.
Mhm. Caught red-handed to be caught in the act or be clearly guilty.
Mm, okay.
Blue-blooded to be of royalty or royal descent. And gray area, an unclear or doubtful situation.
Okay. So, guys, for our final minute of this webinar, if you have any questions, please ask them. If not, tell us a story. Write us a quick sentence or story of, yeah, someone you know who is one of these things or who has been found doing one of these things. Have you ever told a white lie and then been caught?
Mhm.
What do you think?
Have you ever felt like you were the black sheep or like you were in a gray area? Gray areas are pretty common, so I think everyone has been.
I would say so. Okay. So if we have no questions, Then just to summarize the lesson, I hope that you've enjoyed it. Like Caitlin said earlier, there are being webinars every day from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. While the schools are closed. So just Google them. I think you said they are being sent their schedules, right?
There should be schedules posted on the social media channels, and I believe also schedules are being sent to emails. So just be sure to check.
Okay, good. Yes. And for this week, your task, try to use some of these phrases and idioms that we've learned today. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. I hope to see you in the next webinar, and have a lovely night. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.